What's up everybody, today I'm going to be showing you an updated Blue Hive guide. Now why is this updated? Well, the last time I did one, I really did a lot of mistakes and my hive wasn't good. But now I got the tide popper and I'm making about 50 trillion honey daily. So I'm going to show you how. So firstly we're going to start with the hive. You need one gifted basic bee. I'm not going to really explain the bees a lot. You can take notes for yourself if you want. For the rare bees, Bumblebee, Cool Bee, Lurker Bee, Stubborn Bee. For the epic bees, Bubble Bee, Bucko Bee, Commander Bee, and one Shock Bee. Now the reason I run a Shock Bee is because of the White Pollen, Haste, and Token Link. Now for the legendary bees, you need 8 diamond bees. Yeah, that's right, 8, 7. Some even may run 10, but I think that's way too much. Now the reason why, most of you probably know, is because of the passive shimmering honey. Now when you read this, it says when converting at hive, this bee grants 25% bonus pollen, meaning when you are converting at hive with the balloon, you're going to get 25% more bonus honey. Now it says also this bonus is doubled if gifted, so make sure all of your 8 diamond bees are gifted. That way each diamond bee will grant 50% more honey, but that's if the is at level 1. So if you're level 20, do the math, and that's how much more honey you're going to get, plus 2.5% per level. Now you need 3 music bees. Some may run 4, but I need only 3 because I have a toy horn, and the only reason you need it is because of the melody, focus, and maybe token link as well. Now you need 1 gifted ninja bee for the blue bomb plus and the 5% bee move speed. Now I don't find this bee that useful anymore, however I'm still running it. For the mythic bees, you need about 16 buoyant bees, no more, no less. Why? Well, because the meta has changed. You don't need blue bomb anymore, because tadpole bees are the new meta now, so I'm going to explain in a later bit. So you need 16 buoyant bees, make sure all of them are gifted, because you're going to get more surprise parties, you're going to get more gold balloons which have more capacity in them, and overall for the blue bomb as well. Now the meta for tadpole bee is the summoned frog, because bubbles grant so much more pollen now from the bombs. Now previously it was the opposite, bombs granted more blue pollen, but metas have changed and you need more tadpole bees. However, I still run about 8 because I always insta-fill when I have more like 10 or 11, so that's why I keep it at 8 and have 16 buoyant bees. Now for the event bees, you need 1 gifted bear bee. Now a lot of people say if you don't have Robux to buy it, then replace it with the buoyant bee, but no, I recommend you replacing it with the tadpole bee, and you should really get the bear bee if you want to make some honey. Now you don't need digital bee because most of us are not gonna be boosting. If so, for the balloon blessing, because blue hives make the most out of macro, so you don't need it. 1 gifted festive bee for the OP gifted hive bonus, 1 gummy bee for the honey per pollen, and 1 gifted tabby bee for 50% critical power and all of these abilities as well. And finally 1 gifted windy bee. Now why 1 gifted honey bee, windy bee? Well, it's because of the tornado and wide boost. Now rain cloud also is useful, but most of the times rain cloud spawns in other fields. For example, if you're macroing in pine tree, it's going to spawn most likely in pumpkin or anything else, so it's not really useful because of that. Also because of the 2x boost from clouds. So when you're boosting, for example, you want to get a bigger balloon blessing, this is really OP with winds, so I recommend you actually getting that bee. Now we're going to move on to the Beequips, which that's what I lacked in the last part of the Blue Hive guide. Alright, now let's move to the Beequips. So do not follow my Beequips, because that's the reason I don't really make as much as others, because my Beequips are trash. So I'm just going to tell you a guide on which Beequips you need. First of all, we got the lip balm. The reason you need this is because of the bubble pollen and sometimes even the goat bubble pollen, which is really OP. As I told you, with the new tadpole bee meta and the new bubble meta, it's really important. Next one is the candy ring. Now you need it because of the honey at hive, really OP as well. Now you need 3 Beesmas 3 hats, make sure you get them at 3, no more, no less. I mean, you can't get more than 3 because that's the limit, but make sure you get them because it grants bonus capacity and convert rate at Hive, meaning you're going to get more from the balloons. Now make sure you place them on buoyant bees, and we're going to talk about the mutations later as well. Now, after those 3 Beastmas 3 hats, you need elf caps. How many? The limit is 2, so get 2, and obviously place all of them on buoyant bees with the mutation convert rate. I'm going to talk about that later, or convert amount, whatever. And so, you need 2 of them because of the convert rate at Hive. That's really OP as well. You need 1 kazoo for the melody, or you can get a toy horn, but I don't think you can place the toy horn everywhere in your hive because you're a blue hive, so I recommend you getting a kazoo, and make sure you place it either on a shocked bee or a buoyant bee. Next we got is the pine cone. Now that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I'm not making as much honey, is because when I was a white hive I removed all of my pine cones because I thought I was not going to switch to a blue hive. However, you absolutely need the pine cones because they grant pine tree forest pollen and pine tree forest capacity, which both of them are super OP for macroing and for boosting. That's a must, and make sure you get 2 of them. The first one you should place on bear bee, and the second one on a buckle bee. And the bonus Beequips that you can equip are the festive rat on obviously the festive bee, because it gives some bonus capacity and stuff like that. Another is the Beastmas top because of the critical power, and overall these are my Beequips, which I make about roughly 1.5 trillion to 2 trillion honey per hour. Now we're going to talk about the mutations. This is a really important part. Now for the mutations on the buoyant bees, you should have convert amount, all of them, no exceptions. Now obviously I'm going to try to get this buoyant bee to convert amount as well, because when you have convert amount on the buoyant bees, it's really OP. Now why is that? Well, when you see the stats, you can see converts 300,000 in 1.5 seconds. Now that's additional with the mutation. Now without the mutation, it's about 250,000. So you can see the difference is a lot here. So I'm just going to try to get this one mutated. There we go, convert amount. Now for the tadpole bees, you should get gather amount because of the bubbles. Obviously I talked about the new meta and how you get more blue pollen with bubbles, so that's why having gather amount on the tadpole bees is really important. So make sure you get a lot of gather amount on your tadpole bees. And yeah, basically my whole hive is filled, almost my whole hive is with perfect mutations, except this tadpole bee with instant conversion. It's not really good because I guess you're not going to fill that quickly, but again, instant conversion is not good for blue hives. Now you can also get, if you have bee ability rate, keep it. It's really good as well. So if you have bee ability rate on a buoyant bee or a tadpole bee, do not remove that ability rate because it's really OP. Now for the amulets. We're going to talk about the SSA. You need white pollen, blue pollen, convert rate, big gather pollen, and pollen. Now I do have, instead of pollen, I have red pollen, which makes this amulet not as good, but overall you should follow that guide I just told you. Now for the stickbook amulet, you have to have convert rate and white pollen. For the King Beetle amulet, you just gotta get hive convert rate. And for the ant amulet, you need white and blue pollen and critical power and high convert rate. And also with additional percentage pollen. So that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for my efforts. And that's all. Have a great day or night.